Hey everyone, it's me Teresa from healthyveganlife.com, and today I'm making a video about vitamins and how to get them on a vegan diet. Now, oftentimes what happens when I tell people that I'm vegan, which I don't rush into telling people, I wait until I've known them for a while, but then when I do tell them, they oftentimes kind of worriedly ask me, oh, but how do you get all your nutrients? So I just figured I should just make a video about this, so that is what I'm doing today. I wanted to make a video with all the nutrients, so including vitamins and minerals. However, I soon discovered that it was a lot of work, so I just am going to do vitamins today and then make a different video someday soon with the minerals. Now what I've done is I've taken each and every single vitamin and I've just written down some of the main things that they do in the body. I mean, obviously they do a lot of things, and also a lot of things that they do we have not yet discovered, because there's a lot still to learn in every field of, nature. So first I'm going to tell you what each vitamin does in the body, and then I'm going to also let you know 5 of the highest sources or the richest sources of these vitamins in a plant-based diet. Now this does not mean that the vitamin that I'm talking about is not found in any other food. On the contrary, oftentimes these vitamins are found in a plethora of different foods and plant foods, and as you eat probably around 2,000 calories a day at least, you're going to get plenty of every vitamin if you just make sure that you eat a variety of whole plant foods. That's enough introducing of this video. Let's just get started with the first one, which is vitamin A. Vitamin A is good for the immune system, healthy skin, it fights eczema, acne and dry skin. It's also good to prevent psoriasis. It's good for vision, hair and nails and bone growth. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of vitamin A found in carrots and sweet potato and kale and spinach and pumpkin, and a load of different vegetables and fruits as well. So vitamin A really should never be any of your concern, and if it is, then you just need to up your fruits and veggies intake, but it's really not hard at all. Alright, onto the B vitamins. There's a lot of them, so let's get right started with it. It is good for the metabolism of carbohydrates, energy production, heart and nervous system, good for thyroid activation, and it also helps to make stomach acid. And you can find it in active dry yeast. There's also a lot of it found in oats, 100 grams, which is a big-sized portion of oatmeal. Gives you 49%. And then we have some in pecan nuts, kidney beans and potatoes, which, as you know, is my favorite. And this is just 100 grams. If I eat a serving of potatoes, I eat like at least 500 grams, so that's already 50%. So potatoes are good too. Don't let anyone tell you that potatoes are bad. Next, vitamin B2, also known as riboflavin. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce these things in English, guys. I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. Let's just keep it at B2. It's vitamin B2. So it's good for metabolizing fat, protein and carbs, so all the different sources of energy basically. It repairs muscle tissue. It's good for cell energy, building mucous membrane and preventing ulcers. Great sources of it are mushrooms and spinach, almonds, broccoli and whole wheat bread. So that is awesome. Vitamin B3, niacin, I don't know. It's good for energy production, for the nervous system, blood circulation, lowering cholesterol and preventing migraines. And you can find this in mushrooms again. Mushrooms are great, really. And whole wheat bread again, peanut butter, green peas and avocado. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid. You guys are going to slaughter me in the comments for pronouncing everything so ridiculously. Anyway, it is good for the digestive tract. It is good for breaking down fat and cholesterol. It helps with brain function, resistance to stress and anxiety, and preventing arthritis. And once again, you can find this B vitamin in mushrooms, avocado, sweet potato, lentils, brown rice, all good. You could make like a veggie bowl or like a Buddha bowl, whatever do people call it, or salad, out of all these ingredients, couldn't you? Just brown rice with some lentils, sweet potato, avocado, and mushrooms that you have like marinated in some kind of soy sauce or something. That sounds delicious. Yeah, make that and you'll get all your B5. You'll get your B5 anyway. You don't have to make special salads for it. You know, that's not my point of this video at all. I'm just saying you could easily do this. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine, is good for building up the nervous system, energy management in the body, fluid balance and absorption of B12, magnesium and iron, and decreasing PMS symptoms. Now you can find this generously in a fresh ripe banana, or pistachio nuts, tempeh, sunflower seeds, or brown rice, and also of course many other things, but these are just rich sources. B11, folic acid. Now folic acid is the name of it when it's in a supplement. The natural form of it is folate. It's good for building up the nervous system of unborn babies, brain function, production of red blood cells, liver function, and synthesizing amino acids. And you can find this in spinach, asparagus, broccoli, papaya, and lentils. And you can find generous amounts of this vitamin in these foods as well. Pregnant women are being advised to supplement with this, but if they just eat a lot of plant foods, then it might not be really necessary. Okay, vitamin B12. It is good for protection of neurons, production of red blood cells, digestive enzymes, immune system, and a healthy intestinal flora. The best source on a vegan diet for vitamin B12 is a supplement. It's very hard to find foods that have vitamin B12 naturally in them. They might have trace amounts because it's bacteria that makes this vitamin. Your own body makes it as well, but it's in a place in your body where you can't really like absorb it and do anything with it anymore. So best thing is to just supplement. And the other way to get it is Fortified Foods. Each brand and different product has a different amount that they put in their food, so it's not a very reliable source in your Fortified Foods, but you could do it. There are brands that have almond milk that has a lot of vitamin B12, and so just taking, using 1 glass or putting in your oatmeal of 250 milliliters already gives you all the vitamin B12 that you need for that day, but you need to just pay close attention to how much they've actually put into that carton. Next up, biotin, which is also sometimes called vitamin B8 or vitamin H. It is a bit of a weird one, biotin, in the sense that we are not quite sure yet how much you need. Some people say 40 micrograms, some people say 300, we're not entirely sure. So it is good for your skin, your hair, and your nails. Oftentimes people supplement with it to make their hair grow longer or faster. Insulin production, synthesizing folate and vitamin B12, metabolizing a protein, and energy production as well. Good sources of it are sunflower seeds, green peas, lentils, walnuts, and barley. And it is really hard to get a lack of biotin unless you eat a lot of raw eggs, because raw eggs inhibit the absorption of biotin. But I don't think as a vegan you'll have that problem. Now the last B vitamin is choline, and it is good for fat and cholesterol metabolism, kidney function, neurons, memory and concentration, and preventing gallstones. Now great sources of this are edamame beans, Brussels sprouts, tofu, shiitake mushrooms, and mung beans. Up to vitamin C, ascorbic acid. This is good for immune system, of course, iron absorption, production of red blood cells, healing wounds, and healthy bones and teeth. Now you can find a lot of it, which I was quite surprised about, in a red bell pepper. 100 grams of it raw, it has 170% of your daily needs, so that's a lot of it. And also, of course, oranges, broccoli, kiwi, and strawberries. Basically all the bright colored fruits and vegetables. Now onto vitamin D. Vitamin D is good for bones and teeth, for the immune system, functioning of the nervous system, the metabolism of fat and carbohydrate, and it also helps to have a positive mood and a sense of well-being. Vitamin D is a hormone that is actually produced by your own body when your skin is exposed to the sunlight. Now, exactly how much sunlight you need depends on how dark or light your skin is, where you live in the world, but it is thought to be the case that you get 90% of your vitamin D needs by sun exposure. And the best thing to do is get 30 minutes of sun exposure to your hands and your face 3 times a week between 10 and 3 p.m. When you do this, you probably get enough vitamin D, and if you're still worried about it, you can use a supplement or eat a lot of mushrooms, but I just put them in here because I know that people mention that there's vitamin D in mushrooms, but there's really not a lot of it. There's only 1% of what you need in 100 grams, so you really have to chow down on the mushrooms. Alright, 2 more to go, guys, hang in there. Vitamin E is good for the immune system, hormone balance, healing scar tissue, bringing oxygen to the cells, and healthy skin and hair. And you can find a lot of it in sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, broccoli, and avocado. Who knew that sunflower seeds were so great, huh? It's a great source of many things. The last vitamin is vitamin K, which is very important for blood clotting, storing and maintaining of calcium, liver function, preventing PMS, and preventing calcification of arteries. And you can find a lot of it in kale, actually. Kale has a crazy amount of vitamin K, 908% in 100 grams of it cooked. But also Brussels sprouts are great, asparagus, basil that is dried, and spring onions. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I hope you did, because I'm a little bit worried because it's such dry material really to go through. But I hope the pictures worked and helped a bit. Yeah, I will see you guys next week again. Bye!